flies over the 311 compound here at the the Mogadishu International Airport in Mogadishu, Somalia. You were looking out at the tent city that belongs to 3rd Battalion, 11th Marines, and the remainder of the forces that are with Team Secure, our humble little abode. My name is Captain Bob Armstrong. I'm the Adjutant, 3rd Battalion, 11th Marines. I've been tasked with creating a little home movie for you, let you know what kind of place we're living in, give you a rundown of our situation, and just let you know a little bit about what we're going through over here. As you can see and probably hear, our compound is located right next to a couple of helicopter landing zones. We got one of these good guys over here. A helicopter landing zone here. Another helo right there. Right next to the airport is runway itself. There's only one. It stretches all the way down there past the end of the building here. Probably making you dizzy. It's all the way up here. See if you can see, there we go. C5A. Another C5 right there. There's some busy beavers around this place. Some other aircraft over there. You can see her right here. I hope you can hear me okay. It's very windy, obviously. We are located obviously on the coast. You can see the ships out there. You can see, sort of see the beaches. Our beaches are made up of lava, so there's no place to get to the beach. There's sand on this side of the water. There's no place right near the beach for us to get in the water or anything. We're not even really sure how safe it would be, so we haven't been messing with that too much. What we've done here is an accumulation of about 7 days of hard work. We've got a lot of people living here. We've got the amphibious assault vehicles. We've got Delta Company 3rd AAV, or amphibious assault battalion right there. We've got our motor T tent. So all the motor T guys are working, making things happen. Where AAVs are living, right in through there. We also have all these tents, all the tents from right here, all the way over to here, all house the 3rd Battalion, 11th Marines, which is the majority of the forces here. Right in there, this is the rec tent. That's the chapel. This building right here, you can't see from this angle. We'll take you around there later. On the other side, it's all opened up. That's where 311 Com is. Pretty good place for them to be. They got lots of cover there. And you can see all this in here. We have parking for the MPs. Those vehicles right there all belong to MPs. The MPs are living in this warehouse up here. Can't see any of those guys. They don't belong. They're not part of 311, but they're with us for Team Secure. You can see we've got some of the supply equipment laid out here, right next to the wall. A couple of supply tents. Trying to walk off this roof here. A couple of supply tents right here, and this tent right down here. Hold on just a second. Tent down here. This is where they're cooking up the food for us. We get one hot meal a day. See here. Zoom in on this. This is our tray pack full of food. I don't know what the dinner is tonight, but it's something in a can. A couple of cans there. These are the immersion heaters that we use to cook this stuff up with. Just big trash cans with heaters in them to heat the chow right up. Makes it real warm. It's real good. The compound is located along the western wall of the airport. You see we've got guard posts in a couple of different places. Some more guards right there. There's another guard post. 311 Marines in there. Far out there, you guys won't be able to see this. We have some more Marines right here. Wave to folks at home. All right. One guard post there. Another guard post over there. We have a guard post right here. Another guard post right there. You see the wall continues on down. A lot of dust in the area now because of the helicopters. Wall continues on down. Goes on down there. Right in there is a Somali village. It's part of our compound, believe it or not. The Egyptians and the Kuwaitis and the Saudis are guarding down there. They're all part of our team. There's one of the entrances to the gate right there, or to the town, rather. And then our compound ends about down there. The building right here houses our command post, our Combat Operations Center. This is where the S3, Major Caspers, and the CO, Colonel Esnowitz, and the XO, Major Lane, myself, Captain Armstrong with the one shop, Lieutenant Weinstein, and the S2 officer, who is Lieutenant King. This is where we all work out of to make things happen during the day. The comm shop, headed up by Captain Sizemore, top lax, is in there, as is a contingent from the 4 shop. But the S4 shop, run by Major Williams, is pretty much run over there in the supply lot out of those 2 tents. We also share this building with the Coalition Forces Support Team. What these people do is they are the liaison officers with all these different foreign forces that we have with us. They go out with them and basically translate, well, not necessarily translate for them, but they do tell them what, what we need for them to do and help them to accomplish part of their mission. This main entrance right here is the main entrance into the 3 shop, or the Combat Operations Center. You can see there, that's Sergeant Major Alawa heading back in. Talking to a couple of Marines right there. You see some of the equipment in there. We'll be going in there later, let you see what's going on in there. This is one of our many views. I'm standing on the same building I was taping that other stuff for you. This is one of our many views from the top of the guard tower. This is one of the tallest buildings down here in our area that has a roof that can support a lot of people on it. You're looking out directly into the town of Mogadishu. This is, I wouldn't call it the town dump. The town itself is pretty much of a dump, but this is one of them. Daily, the little orphan children that live right out here outside the main gate come out here and dig through this trash looking for all sorts of different things. I mean, they're looking for food, they're looking for weapons, they're looking for sticks, anything they can get their hands on that's going to basically give them an up in the world. Not just orphans come here either, you get a lot of other people. These buildings up here, this is where some of the UN forces are living. Nobody that's part of our task force. These are all, I think a lot of Pakistanis are living up in there. It's kind of strange, we don't control them though, so we don't worry about them. You're looking out into a great big old sinkhole, a big old trash dump. Lots of people living down, or not living down here, but lots of people transit through here every day. The road that you see in the foreground is heavily traveled, mostly by people on foot. People coming here to the left of the screen. It keeps on going down as an entrance to that village, and it goes on out into a much less populated area. There are a lot of people with trying to grow some sort of crop out there, livestock, whatever, cattle, goats, a lot of that. But what you see mostly right here is just the dump area itself. Pretty dejecting. At about 10:00, 10:30 every day, one of the trash trucks from out in town comes by and dumps the trash out here, and there's a major riot. It's really unbelievable what all you see going on out here like that. Now I'm down in the Combat Operations Center courtyard area. I'm on the other side of the building from what you could see earlier. You're looking at the briefing tent where we give out the daily fragmentation orders to the coalition forces and to our different units here in the Team Secure. I'm going to take you into the COC. It's going to be very noisy in there, so I'm not going to be able to talk to you a whole lot and explain things to you. When we get in there, when it's a little bit quieter later, I'll show you a map and let you see what's going on as far as with the city itself and what kind of forces we've got out there, what the city itself looks like laid out. So we're going to go on first into that's the S1 entrance, then over here into S4, and then we'll go in and look at the actual Combat Operations Center itself. This is the S1 shop. This is where my people work, along with Lieutenant Weinstein's people. Lieutenant Weinstein's in charge of all our personnel, status reports, whatnot. So we've got all our records over here. A little bit smaller than what we're used to, but then we don't have as many people working out here as we did before. This provides a little motivation, primary motivation, secondary motivation, if you prefer. It's Chaplain Pratt working on our computer right here, trying to get a letter out. Say hi to everybody, Chaplain.
Hello, everybody.
Okay.
Who are you talking to? Oh,
Making a film. Okay. It's going to walk out into the Combat Operations Center itself. I'm not going to say anything more to you out here. We're just going to shine around. I don't want to add to the confusion and whatnot that's going on.
the radar, I can read the numbers.
This is a weapon that was found at what place we call Checkpoint 4. Ali Mohammed, what's it say?
Hale.
Hale.
He wasn't happy.
Came out of a Toyota pickup. This guy was pretty irritated that we took his weapon. What kind of weapon is it, guys?
It's a, looks like a K. Soviet 7.62 light machine gun.
We're capturing little stuff out here, not a whole lot, so. We'll look over here at our situation boards. That's the city. We can get in here and get as close as we need to for you. I'll do that in a couple of minutes. We can keep our radios, the watch officer. Our call signs up there. I'll show you those just a second.
Storm breaker. This is Mr. Jack Roller. This is Mr. Jack up the herd out.
What you're looking at here is our call signs. Let you know what's going on with that. This map right here is for the counter-battery radar. We're tracking all the incoming mortar traffic. We haven't had anybody shooting directly at us yet. See, there's lots of stuff getting shot off out there. Every one of those lines represents one mortar round that has been tracked by the radar. And here's one of the computer units that they use to track those things.
And just like you did. You did what I could do. That right there is 1256. It looks like myself. When I do, I'm not going to do That's what I want to do is perfect. Yeah. That's what I need. The same way with where I was when I got it. I wrote it in and said, okay, this is what the mission is. I don't tell them how to do it. They take a look at what they've got. They come back and tell me, well, boss, you're crazy.
That's the colonel talking to the Botswanis and the Turks as far as airport security and patrols as to what they're going to be running out in the town.
But that's good. And once we figure out what presence we capable of, then I can offer.
Doorway looking into the 3rd Battalion 11th Marines / Team Secure Battalion Aid Station. This is right next door to the Combat Operations Center. It's in the exact same building. You can see we've got adequate cover, got some lighting in here, got the stretchers and whatnot set up, corpsmen living in the back. A pretty good setup here. Here's the doc right there. You come to Camp Pendleton, doing a great job, along with Chief Peach and all the other cats and dogs here that belong to the Battalion Aid Station. We've haven't had any real serious injuries or anything as of yet.
No, we haven't had anything. In fact, 311 Marines aren't taking up any of our time at all. It's mostly the MP company and a few other units out here. But everybody's healthy. We did a little coronary artery bypass right over here last night. You missed it. It was a lot of fun.
Did you really?
Yeah. Major surgery. Just for fun. But other than that, not too much action.
Okay.
The good news is that we have a major hospital going in right down the road. So these Marines are going to be well taken care of. We'll screen them here, and if they have anything serious, we send them down to the hospital. They take care of them.
Okay, Doc. Thanks a whole lot.
Be mine proof.
There's CEO getting ready to go out with the Botswanis on a quick patrol out into the Ville, going out and check out what the situation is. He's going out with these guys himself to show that there's a good faith between the United States and the Battalion. So that helps us out in the long run. These guys are really good professional soldiers from the continent of Africa. Just to reorient you to where we are, that's the building that I was standing on when I was first taking the shots up there overlooking the camp. There's our tent city. You see our flag up there flying. And there's the compound where I just came from, down at that end. We'll walk up the road here. This is the 311 Comm Shop. Get over there in a minute. I want to point out to you a couple of things. Over here, we've got the post office. Real close to it. Works out real well. People in the Air Force, that post office right there is, believe it or not, it's air conditioning. All these buildings, these tents over here are air conditioning. Air Force has all this stuff because they've got all the lift to bring it in, and we have to hitch a ride with the Air Force, so we're not quite as lucky. Not quite as lucky. What I'm over here to do, show you again, this is where the MPs are living. Right here, this MP company is with us. Also want to show you over here what our Marines are using to wash up. This is our shower facility in this old broken down building. Right here are our water bowls. These are 2 water bowls that we have that are set up so these Marines can come over here and clean themselves, and bathe around them, wash clothes, things like that. We fill them up all the time. Got the racks here for them to do that on. What they're doing, we got some Marines right here that are wash clothes. You see, we've got some different pots and things for them. Probably somebody's husband there. We keep the bathing and the washing separate from the water that we drink because of the germs that get involved with just the germs for your body being washed off and not. And I'm going to walk in here to the shower facility and let you see what's up with that. You go right here is the facility where Marines come in and put their towels down. Sorry, I can't get a wider view. You see the lines running there. That's where we hang our towels up. That's the door into the actual shower itself. Window outside, just because this little tent thing happened to have a window in it. Some more benches here. To the side, no real big deal there. 311, I probably should claim this. We get inside here. And this is the shower itself. Each of these bars over here, all the little nibs hanging down are different shower nozzles. This is actually a decontamination unit for a nuclear, biological, and chemical system in case we ever got contaminated with something, which we're not expecting over here. We don't think that anything like that is even in this country. But we carry this with us so that we'd have some showers. That's an important thing. Little nozzles on the end there also drain water, and then the water drains right out of the floor. So the Marines that are on guard right now, which are from all different units in Headquarters Battery, all different sections in Headquarters Battery, they all built all this. So Marines did a really good job. Here we got Top Gaston walking up the road. Say hi to the folks at home, Top. Hi! Alright. Yeah, he's the barber. Top's cutting everybody's hair out here. Right. Thanks a lot, Top. It's a sign for the Headquarters 311 Comm Shop, home of hellfire and damnation. Hoorah! These guys dug this sign out of someplace, out of somewhere, I don't know where. But this is where they're living. Actually working. I wouldn't say they're living here. They've got a tarp, a cami net over here, and I'd take you in there and show you around, but it's pretty dark. There's not really anything to see but some boxes. So as you can see, this is right there. It keeps on going over into our tent city area. It's kind of dark, hopefully not. What you're looking at is the inside of a GP. GP standing for General Purpose Tent. This is the size tent that our Marines were living in. It looks pretty big without anybody in here. It's got a high roof. See, we've got them wired for electricity. We brought our generators with us. Shows on the outside. This one's got the sides rolled up. There's a door on each end, and you can actually roll all the flaps up to get a lot of wind in through here. We got dirt floors in these things. The Marines, right now, we're sleeping anywhere from 15 to 20 in a tent, so it's pretty tight. I'll take you into a tent and let you see what that looks like here in a minute. I'm inside of one of these DP tents now that's got Marines living in it. We got here Lance Corporal Hedrick over here, and well, Lance Corporal Dela Cruz was here. He left. Filming the living quarters for you. I hope the white background is not too bright on this for you. See, we got a lot of people living here, and a lot of people have actually moved out of this tent because we have a couple of empty ones that they're moving into. But you can see the Marines have their mosquito netting up. This is to keep the mosquitoes from getting us at night, because there's a possible problem with malaria around here. That's why we're taking our malaria pills as well. You can see everybody's got things hanging up that they're drying. It's been raining quite a bit lately, and everybody's got things they got to dry out. Plus, we just got our basic laundry that we need to take care of. Say hi to the folks at home, Hedrick.
Hi.
Hedrick's doing all right. Now I'll walk around and show you some more things here. It's a back view off the tent city. This faces out towards the ocean and the runway. See one of our fighting positions right now, right here. This one is still being worked on. Got lots of sandbags. Staff Sergeant Davis, who's head of the guard force there, he is taking charge of all this kind of stuff. He got one of the bunkers over here that the Marines, if they ever had to fight out of this, they'd use it. As you can see, we got lots of stuff taking off and landing around here. It's pretty noisy all the time. But luckily not as much comes in at night as does during the day. So we're going to walk over here to this bunker and take a look at this. You see right here, this is that bunker that you were looking at here a minute ago. It's got a hardened top. It's got a nice metal pallet in there, as well as sandbags all over the top of it. We're building a few more out here. This gives us some place to go if these bad guys who live out in this town decide they want to stick something in here that might explode on us, mortars or whatever like that. You see they're digging out another position over here. We've got all sorts of people that can help us out with this. This green thing right here is a urinal. It's just a trench in the ground. We've got the screen up here because there are some females in the area from the Air Force and the Marine Corps. And it gives the Marines a little more privacy. You see there's another one down there. And again, there are those Air Force tents that are air conditioned again. Boy, do we like to see that. That just really motivates us. You see this great big trench right here? This is all another fighting position, place for the Marines to go if we happen to get attacked by mortars. We're not really anticipating that happening anytime soon, but we have to be prepared for every contingency. So you see it's just a quick run from the tents, get back in here. And again, reorient you. We're looking at Tent City all back there, and as you can see, the guard building and the poles sticking up all over there, part of the compound. Right now what you're looking at is what we call a CP tent, CP for command post. This one happens to be lived in by Captain Mike Royer, the quarters battery. I'm going to show you what the inside of one of these looks like. It's going to take me a minute to get the camera situated in here, so hold on. Let the color get back. This little front area right here, see they got a field desk and telephone. We've got these wire phones hooked up all over the place so that we can communicate with everybody pretty easy. Let me see here. You've got an outer layer. Where's my? There we go. Hoping nobody's getting sick watching this. 1 people, 2 people, 3 people. That's where everybody's living right here. Small little digs. Pretty crowded in here. You can see these have screened insides. Screen helps keep the airflow in here real nice. And this one's pretty warm right now. These are also hooked up for lights and whatnot. But this is a pretty nice little tent. And who you got living in here is Captain Broyer and Battery Gunnery Sergeant and the First Sergeant Crockett and Gunnery Sergeant Gates. This is where Top Gaston lives. You can see he's got his barber sign out here. He's been cutting hair. I got my hair cut by him, and I can vouch for him. He's a good barber. We told him he ought to go into business doing that, but he decided he's going to work for the Sheriff's Department. So now we just all have to watch our speeding when he retires. You see this water tank over here, what we call a water bowl. This one's for drinking. It's over here in between the supply area and the guard building, which I was up on earlier today when I was filming this for you, next to our ambulance area. This one's strictly for drinking. We prefer, like I said, we prefer to keep those separate so that the germs and whatnot don't interfere with anybody's good health. a caminet over in this corner in between the guard building and the compound. Some of it's fallen down, so it looks a whole lot messier than it normally does. It's also right next to the basketball goal that somebody built yesterday. We had some extra lumber and a basketball goal laying around, so somebody built a basketball court. What this is over here is our eating area. You can see there's lots of tables over here. They're all at standing height, so Marines can go through the line, get their chow, and just take a place standing there, eat their meal real, quick, or as long as they want to do it, and then they can, just go ahead and throw their stuff away and get away later. So it's a pretty good place to eat, actually. It turns out to be real clean and real comfortable for us. And what we have to do out here, say we want to wash our hands or something, we use this thing right here. It's called a Lister bag. It's got some little spouts on the bottom of it. There's water in the top. You just go up there with your soap, wash your hands, and get yourself clean like that. Turns out to help everybody keep their hands clean before they eat or after they use the bathroom. And there's another one right there. And you can see this over here. Whoops, don't want to film that. We got some Marines over there using the urinal facility. Hey, different day. It's a couple days later, but I'm going to give you a tour of around the side of the compound here and the whole airport facility where we're at. We've got right now, see this wired-in area right here is where the command post is, and there the tents for motor transport, and then you can see our tent city down here. Down there where the tent city is. It's the Executive Officer Major Lane, walking back from having some business over here at the tent. Okay, what we're looking right now, we're basically looking generally, to the east, generally east, northeast, and we're going to be heading clockwise around the airport. We'll stop every once in a while. I'll let you see what we got here. Okay. Okay, you see these orange tents right here. Those belong to the Egyptians. Those are their nets. It's going to be a little bumpy. Probably we won't do too much right here from the back of the vehicle. I know it's hard for you to see and stand. See the wall right here to our right, that's a hole. That's the kind of thing we have to worry about right there with people coming through. You see we have the mounds up, and we got the Egyptians there guarding it. I mentioned earlier that we had a Somalian village inside our compound. This is part of the wall of the compound here. You can see we have fence around it. This has been a real security problem for us because people have just been coming right in our compound, right in the airport facility, anytime they wanted to. So we have the Egyptian guards here. See one of their guard posts right there. So it's keeping people on the other side of the road. You see we strung barbed wire up. They have a really big village. It used to be a military post, we think. There's a lot of old military relics and whatnot in there. But right now it's nothing more than pretty much just a piece of their village. One of their Somali females right there. And again, this is all right in here on the walls. You can see the wall right over here we work out of, and then parts of the town of Mogadishu. This is on the southern end where there's not a whole lot to see down there. And we'll continue on. The small boy that came out to say hello to us here at the village. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
All right.
All right.
American. All right, we'll see you later.
Marina, Marina.
Marina, Marina. America. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What kind of traffic we got coming in here to this airport? Right here next to the runway. You'd be hard-pressed to get this close to the runway in any American airport. This is quite an interesting place. Of the wall of the town, you can see we've got the fence line here. A lot of buildings. Most of this is just really decrepit building. The runway, really decrepit building. There's not a whole lot in there. Not a lot of stuff with roofs. These people are living really poorly here, but they're a whole lot better off than most folks. You can see here we've got an Egyptian post to guard this place. Now we're at the south end of the runway. Looking right up the runway, you can see that black mark out there. That's where all the planes touch down. Look over here, we've got LAVs, light armored vehicles, and again the The Somali village is over in this area. Back over here we've got Combat Engineer Battalion. These guys do a lot of construction work. They've been busy building some of the, rebuilding and cleaning up some of the infrastructure out in Mogadishu itself. Here off of the, looking south off the southern end of the runway, it's got the ocean. Pretty nice, all lava, whatnot. Got a lot of ships out here, a lot of ships from different countries. Turkey, you got ships from Turkey, and of course the United States, and then all the steamers and whatnot that help keep our ships resupplied. What you're seeing right now is just a little bit up from the southern end of the runway. You can hear the aircraft and whatnot. You're looking at one of the one of the Navy CB units, the construction battalion units of the Navy. These guys provide us with a lot of neat things. One of the things we appreciate them for the most is their electrical stuff and the wood products that they bring over. It creates the bathroom facilities for us, as well as tables and things like that to eat off of. Okay, what you're seeing now is the 311 compound from the other side of the runway. This is what the back side of our compound looks like. Hold on a sec. A little traffic going through here. That building right there, you can see, is right in front of our compound. There's the flag. I'm trying to make this as steady as I can for you. There's the flag, and then that building right there is where the Combat Operations Center is. See, we've got the Amphibious Assault Battalion vehicles right there with us. Motor T, motor transport, where our trucks, and then the living facilities for our troops. And then that is some storage containers that we have out there for our troops. And all the sand you see piled up are where the fighting holes and bunkers are if our troops have to go into cover. That's all right there for them to take a look at. Looking up through here, that's the hangar where the where the military police live. Some of those air-conditioned Air Force hooches. That's the big hangar where the mail is taken care of. That's the C-141. It just took off. Blew my eardrums out. It's always nice to have. Over here you see on the apron where we've got some of the aircraft stage. A couple of C-130s over there right now. The new control tower that's being built. You can't see the old control tower, can you? I can't anyway. Yeah, there it is. There's the old control tower. And we'll be over that side here. We're going to go all the way up this road here a ways and look out the front gate, see a little town out there. This right here is just about the highest point in the whole airport compound here. Overlooking the whole thing. You see the north end of the runway up there. Follow the runway on down. Get down here to the terminal buildings and whatnot. Down there where 311 lives, and then the southern end of the runway way down there. Big place, pretty spread out. See all this over here? It's all jet fuel in there. You can see the Italian helicopters. Those all belong to the Italians. Those are Italian helicopters too. Down here, I think this is part of the fueling compound, part of the Italians. No, I'm sorry, that's the Turks down there. That's the Turkish compound down there. Pretty hefty guys. See all those flight vehicles over there? Those are all UN vehicles. And then way out yonder, all of that is all hospital. It's all hospital right in through there. That's the north gate right there. And we got some more apron over here where we have some more aircraft. There's a lot of commercial propeller-driven craft that fly out of there. So again, this shows how close we are right to the water. Now, how deep it is right out there, because the ships are coming in pretty close. It's pretty close to some of these big old ships. down there, and right past all that building and that junk is where the north gate to the airport is. That's the north gate of the compound here. It's up the northern end of the runway. A lot of traffic in and out of there. See, all vehicles go out in pairs. We always have armed, we're locked and loaded as soon as we go out the gate. Lots of Somalis congregate around the gates because that's where all the action is. This right here is the big field hospital that we have. They just put this in about 3-4 days ago, and it's fully functional now. They can do just about anything there. It's a trauma hospital. We're real happy to have it close by us. You can see this is still up here again at the north end of the freeway. We've got the Turks guarding us up here. See, we've got some wire in, keep the people out, because there's another village right here at the north end of the airport. People are always at the wire looking for handouts, food, water, money, want to sell stuff, whatever. It's against the rules around here to do anything like that, but as you can, I'm sure you can imagine, it still goes on. Again, that's another view over there of the North Gate. Quite a busy place. Couldn't get any good pictures over there because all these aircraft are making too much noise. Hopefully you can hear me over them. This is looking back down the road, heading back south towards the south end of the airfield here. That's the way we're going to be going. It's not going to be a whole lot to see until we get back down to the main terminal area, so that's the next place we'll take pictures is down there. Tower here at the airport, overlooking the apron. See, things are happening. We live back down that way. You can see the building there, the compound. The flag.